Imagine a life painted in perfect strokes of warmth and comfort. This is Leo's world. He's a cat whose universe revolves around one person, his owner, Sarah. We see them together, sharing lazy afternoons, playful pounces, and quiet moments of pure contentment. Leo, nestled in Sarah's lap, purring, knows nothing but love and safety. This idyllic life, this perfect bond, is the heart of our story, and it's about to be shattered. The adventure begins with the familiar ritual of packing. Suitcases are open, clothes are folded, but this time, there's no sad goodbye. Sarah reassures Leo with a gentle scratch behind the ears he's coming to. The world then transforms into a kaleidoscope of new sights and sounds as we see it through Leo's eyes from his carrier. The airport is a bustling, overwhelming place, a cacophony of rolling wheels and echoing announcements. It's a mix of a cat's natural curiosity and a palpable sense of nervousness. Then, the gentle rumble as they board the plane, the final click of the cabin door sealing them inside a metal bird posed to soar into the sky. At first, the flight is a smooth ascent into the clouds, a gentle hum lulling Leo into a state of calm. But then, without warning, paradise is lost. A violent shudder rips through the cabin. A symphony of alarms blares, a terrifying, piercing scream of metal and warning lights. The world pitches and rolls. For Leo, trapped in his carrier, it's a sensory nightmare. The gentle hum becomes a deafening roar. The lights flicker and die, plunging him into absolute darkness. The shaking intensifies into a bone-rattling freefall, and then, a deafening, final impact, followed by an even more terrifying silence. Consciousness returns slowly, painfully. Leo awakens not to the familiar comfort of his carrier, but to the damp, earthy smell of the jungle floor. He's injured, alone, and surrounded by a scene of utter devastation. The smoldering wreckage of the plane is a grotesque, alien scar on the vibrant green landscape. This is no longer his world. With a hesitant, trembling step, he emerges from the wreckage into the wild. The air is thick with the scent of strange flowers and damp decay. The life he knew is gone, burned away in the crash. His journey of survival has just begun. The first night is a crucible of fear. As darkness blankets the jungle, the familiar, comforting sounds of home are replaced by a chorus of the unknown. Strange calls from unseen creatures, the rustle of leaves that could be a predator, the snap of a twig that sends his heart racing. The terror is overwhelming. In this moment of pure isolation, his mind flashes back to a different kind of darkness. He sees himself curled at the foot of Sarah's bed, the gentle rise and fall of her breathing, the warmth of the blanket, the absolute, unshakable feeling of safety. The memory is a cruel comfort, a sharp, painful reminder of everything he has lost, amplifying his solitude in this hostile new world. Days bleed into weeks. The pampered house cat is gone, replaced by a survivor. Instinct, raw and primal, takes over. We watch as Leo learns the brutal laws of this green inferno. He stalks small insects for food, his movements becoming stealthy and sure. He discovers a clear stream, lapping at the cool water with a desperate thirst. His senses, once dulled by domestic life, are now razor-sharp. He feels the vibrations of a large predator approaching and narrowly escapes, his fur standing on end. He even has a tense standoff with a territorial monkey, a screeching, aggressive encounter that teaches him a harsh lesson about boundaries and the fight for every inch of this new, wild territory. Meanwhile, far from the suffocating canopy of the jungle, a different kind of battle is being waged. At a makeshift base camp, we find Sarah. Her face is a canvas of exhaustion and grief, but her eyes burn with a fire that refuses to be extinguished. We see her navigate an emotional roller coaster, plunging into moments of heart-wrenching despair, only to pull herself back with a stubborn, fierce refusal to give up. Hope is her fuel. She's a constant presence, tirelessly speaking with the search team, her voice thick with emotion as she describes Leo's habits, his favorite toy, his distinct meow. Every detail is a plea, a testament to her unwavering belief that he is out there, waiting for her. The search is a monumental undertaking. The rescue team, led by a seasoned veteran, faces a near-impossible task. The jungle is a fortress of impenetrable terrain, its dense foliage swallowing sound and hiding any trace of the crash victims. They battle thick vegetation, treacherous weather, and the crushing weight of false leads. Hope at the base camp begins to dwindle with each passing day, but Sarah's plea has touched the lead rescuer. Moved by her unwavering conviction, he decides to pivot their strategy. He focuses the search on a new, previously overlooked quadrant of the vast jungle, guided by a new tool, a search dog, its nose trained on the familiar, comforting scent of Leo's favorite plush mouse. For days, the new search yields nothing. The team cuts through vines and wades through streams, their determination tested at every turn. The dog whines, seemingly as frustrated as the humans, but then, a flicker of hope, the dog suddenly becomes alert, its tail rigid, its nose pressed firmly to the ground. It has caught something, a faint, almost imperceptible scent carried on the humid breeze. Following the dog's lead, the team pushes forward with renewed energy. And there, near the muddy bank of a stream, they find it, a series of small, weathered paw prints. The first tangible clue, the first proof that Leo might have survived. The trail of paw prints is sporadic, hard to follow, but it gives them a direction. It leads them deeper into the jungle, to a part of the forest that feels ancient and untouched. The trail ends abruptly at the base of a colossal, ancient tree, its roots like gnarled knuckles gripping the earth. The dog begins to bark excitedly, circling the massive trunk. The rescuers search the base of the tree, peering into the shadows, and then they see him. Huddled deep within a dark hollow, a pair of terrified green eyes glow back at them. It's Leo. He's emaciated, weak, and utterly terrifying. As a rescuer cautiously approaches, a low, guttural hiss escapes his throat, the sound of a wild animal, not a beloved pet. What follows is not a dramatic capture, but an act of profound patience. The lead rescuer understands that this is no longer the cat Sarah described. This is a creature forged in fear and survival. He doesn't rush. He sits near the tree, speaking in a soft, calm monotone, his voice a gentle hum in the quiet jungle. He carefully places a small bowl of water and some food near the hollow. Hours pass. The rescuer waits, patient and still. Slowly, agonizingly, the terror in Leo's eyes begins to recede, replaced by a flicker of curiosity. He takes a hesitant step forward, then another. Finally, driven by hunger and a primal need for comfort, he allows the rescuer to gently wrap him in a warm, soft blanket. The fight is over. The final scene is a torrent of raw, unrestrained emotion. Back at the base camp, the rescuer carries the blanket-wrapped bundle towards a waiting Sarah, her eyes scan the crowd, desperate. Then she sees him, her breath catches in her throat. The rescuer gently places Leo on the ground. For a moment, there is silence. Then, Sarah collapses to her knees, tears of relief and disbelief streaming down her face. She says his name, her voice trembling. Leo, at the sound of her voice, the scent that has haunted his dreams for weeks, something shifts in the weakened cat. He lifts his head, musters a faint, raspy meow, and stumbles into her open arms. He collapses into her embrace, the familiar smell, the familiar touch, the familiar love. He is home. He is finally safe.